Ecclesiastes 4-9, KJV. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. The book of Ecclesiastes often reflects on the struggles and frustrations of life under the sun. In this verse, the writer presents a simple but powerful truth. Life works better when we are not alone. God designed people to live in connection, cooperation, and mutual support. The verse begins with the statement, "Two are better than one." This may sound obvious, but in practice, many people try to carry everything by themselves. In today's world, independence is often celebrated. People are encouraged to rely only on themselves, to be strong, and to handle their own problems. Yet Scripture reminds us that isolation was never God's plan for humanity. Even in the beginning, God said in Genesis 2:18 that it was not good for man to be alone. Human beings are created for relationship, friendship, family, marriage, and fellowship with other believers. When two people walk together in unity, their strength multiplies. The verse then explains why two are better than one. Because they have a good reward for their labor. In other words, cooperation produces greater results. When people work together, they can accomplish more than when they struggle alone. Think about this in everyday life. When two people work on a project, they share ideas, divide the workload, and encourage each other when things become difficult. One person may see a solution the other missed. One may have strength where the other is weak. The result is often better than what either could have achieved individually. This principle applies to many areas of life today. In marriage, two people working together can build a home stronger than either could build alone. In friendships, encouragement and accountability help us stay on the right path. In the workplace, teamwork often leads to innovation and success. In the church, believers supporting one another create a community where faith grows and burdens are shared. But this verse also speaks to a deeper spiritual reality. The greatest partnership we can have is with God Himself. When we try to live life relying only on our own strength, we quickly become exhausted. Yet when we walk with God, trusting Him, seeking His guidance, and depending on His strength, we discover that the burden becomes lighter. Jesus echoed this idea when He invited people to come to Him and find rest for their souls. With Christ, we are never truly alone. He walks beside us, strengthens us, and leads us through the challenges of life. Another important application of this verse is the importance of choosing the right companions. Not every partnership leads to a good reward. The people we surround ourselves with influence our decisions, our character, and our direction in life. Proverbs reminds us that walking with the wise makes us wise, while walking with fools leads to harm. That is why it is important to seek relationships that encourage faith, integrity, and growth. For believers today, this verse is also a reminder of the value of Christian fellowship. Faith was never meant to be a solo journey. We need each other for prayer, encouragement, correction, and support. When one believer struggles, another can help lift them up. When life will always bring challenges, stress, disappointments, unexpected trials, but we face them differently when we walk together. So Ecclesiastes 4-9 gives us a timeless truth. We were not designed to carry life alone. God created us for partnership with Him and with others, and when we embrace that design, the reward is greater than anything we could achieve by ourselves. If this message encouraged you or resonated with you, consider liking this video, sharing it with someone who might need it, and subscribing for more.